Hey everyone, your girl is here. Yeah, see, whenever you focus, you gotta focus up here at that top right. Guys, my booty. And look, this time my feet are, well, it's probably because my feet aren't cold. Well guys, I was just getting ready to crawl into bed, obviously, and there they go. So, it's a good thing I have these. Obviously, you guys can see, this is two hours, right? And then 2 years ago at this time. You guys remember that? That was crazy. So, probably not gonna hear any of that. Tonight, and we definitely won't because I have been my hearing aids. But you guys remember that 2 years ago? That was crazy. So anyhow, guys, we'll talk more though in the morning. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, your girl list here is now officially 5:17 in the morning. These have obviously not thawed or did not freeze last night, but here I officially am now, guys. Super happy and excited, all dressed, all ready, as you guys can tell. I did decide last night that I'm going to take my actual phone charger, just because, you know, I can always stop in at like a Dunkin' or something, and charge my phone, because obviously I'm going to be a ways from my car, so definitely don't want to just walk back there and then charge it for like a full-on hour, you know. So anyhow, guys, we're officially inching closer. I'm gonna go ahead here and have my breakfast, and then I'll double check any you know, updates and anything if they have them now. I don't think anything will be canceled, and obviously I'm getting there early, and if so, they would cancel it or make it like an hour, only an hour, right? And make it an hour early, right? Like they were thinking of with the parade, but then they just canceled it entirely. So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, let's officially have some breakfast. You guys can tell, way too excited. No, there's no such thing as way too well, maybe a little bit, even on Super Lush Life, but actually not, because you can have at least 10 of those in a Super Lush Life here, right? So yes, obviously you guys know that with Tuesday night. Hang on, it's always during the nighttime I get confused, because it's right at the end of the day, and then there's the next day, and then if you do it the following morning, it's actually 2 nights ago. So anyhow, guys, yeah, and I did just wake up. So whenever that was, that I was super happy and excited, I had to calm it down. So, yes. Anyhow, guys, let's officially get some breakfast here, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Here we go. Hey everyone, look, 5:47. Exactly what I had said about my sunrise photos. That obviously I might be able to master at the Keys, but I can definitely master at Smyrna later on this day. You guys can see, there it is. Nope, 40 minutes before sunrise, guys. That is crazy. But this shows how excited I am. So I'm officially going to finish the rest of this water. I just finished all of my cereal, and obviously I got to get to my banana. I wanted to do my contacts first, just because it takes longer then to wash your hands, right, and have clean contacts. So yes, I will officially go ahead and get this flat iron plugged in, and then I'll be back on with you guys very, very soon. Alright guys, it's now officially 6. I have my bubble braids in, obviously nice and expanded. This side I gotta work on yet. But anyhow, guys, I just finished my water, so now I'm gonna have this because they did not freeze. So I'm just gonna finish these off real quick, have my banana at the same time, get on my shoes, and all my bobby pins are in my purse, which is good just in case, you know, this just gets a little too haywire. I'll have them in my bottoms, my skirt. And I gotta pack my phone case in there. Gotta get the rest of my pills, but I think that's it then, guys. So we'll officially go ahead and get going. One person actually already left. I didn't show you guys them up and ready to go. So, yes, I will officially definitely go ahead and get going here and brush my teeth as soon as I'm done with all of this. And I'll talk to you guys very, very soon your time. Alright guys, such a period purse Saturday, for reals. Anyhow, like I said, this is literally period. You can never just open it, you have to. Right. Anyhow guys, so yes, I have both set of pills. I have obviously my hotel key, and then that, phone charger, and boom. And I officially now have out my gallon, so, I brushed my teeth, nice and pearly whites, so now I just have to eat this. I'm actually going to eat it on the way, because I want to get there and not miss anything, so, yes. Anyhow guys, let's officially roll. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. You guys can see there's another one, so we really gotta roll. So here we go. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So here I officially am now. I am at Arcadia. I'm at the Wawa near Arcadia University. I forget what the heck the street was called. So yes, I'm officially here now. And then all I have to do is go down to 5th Street. Because that's where I'm parking at the very end there. There's a Target there. So anyhow, we're definitely going to go tinkle now. It's 7 o'clock. I'll get there around 7:30, so I should be able to see history being made. Obviously, you guys remember last Super Lush Life, I was part of history with the winning of the, I forget what it's called, but the national championship. It has a specific name for the trophy that Penn State won, obviously, in 2024. And I got to see all up until their last game. So let's officially go tinkle. I'm probably going to get a milk, too, because I have to get my milk for the morning, and an orange juice. So let's go here, guys. 7 o'clock. Hey, everyone. Your girl Liz here is now official 32. I just have to double-check which road I have to walk down. But I should be able to get there relatively soon. So, very happy and excited with all of that, guys. Yeah, I'm officially here. I literally can't believe it. So, anyhow, guys, here we go. Hey, everyone. Your girl Liz here. I kept hearing that noise, and I thought it was one of these, and they just have it, like, through a speaker. Wait, where is it? Yeah, on top of the flag. But it's actually, them making. It's actually a real Peregrine Falcon or something. So, that's crazy. But anyhow, guys, I can tell you guys, I was parked at 5th Street, so by the Target, which was really, really nice spot. That was my reserved place. So, yes. I think they're getting ready to bury the capsule. Yes, here it is, guys. No way. You guys can also see the top of the Xfinity logo, which is crazy. So, I'm gonna get actually side to it. Hey, good morning. How are you? Good. It's almost time. Gonna get her buried. Oh no, it's already in there. They have 2 capsules. I forgot. It's not just one. It's 2.
Yeah.
You're good. surprised that falcon was up there with the eagle right here. It's going now.
Hi there. How are you? Good. You have a question? Oh.
We're with CBS.
Yeah. It's probably already in the front. You need to go over to there's a sidewalk over there where you get your media credential. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see another sidewalk.
Now the only question is what that guys. They do wear a little bit longer than boy short panties. So actually a triple low right even. Because you don't know if it's a guy or if it's a girl. And we have right here.
Ready to go? Where's my next snack? Really? Yep.
Please welcome Jennifer Condon, Executive Vice President of America 250.
Good morning. On behalf of the United States Semi-Quincentennial Commission and America 250, welcome. I'm Jennifer Condon, and I serve as the Executive Vice President, the Chief Executive of America 250, the sole supporting nonprofit to the United States Semi-Quincentennial Commission. Thank you to our distinguished guests and partners here this morning. And let me acknowledge the Raptor Foundation for bringing Indy to this historic event. It's quite fitting to have him here in the city of brotherly love. Go Birds! This is the city where my family first settled over 200 years ago. It's where my parents met and fell in love, and where 250 years ago, a bold idea was declared that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and the future of this nation would forever be written by its people. Today, we gather not simply to commemorate our past, but to make a promise to. Today's ceremony is also part of a promise Congress made when it established the United States Semi-Quincentennial Commission over 10 years ago in 2016. Our enabling legislation directed that a representative collection of books, documents, memorabilia, and artifacts from America's 250th anniversary be placed in a time capsule here at Independence Mall to be buried on July 4th, 2026, and opened exactly 250 years from today on America's 500th birthday in 2276. There is something profoundly humbling about this task. Most of us spend our lives looking back to honor those who came before us, or looking ahead to tomorrow's challenges. But today asks something different of us. It asks Americans we will never meet, children not yet born, families whose lives will unfold long after ours, citizens who 250 years from now will open this capsule and wonder who we were. What will they think of us? Will they see a generation worthy of the inheritance? Will they recognize people who understood that freedom is not guaranteed? It is renewed by every generation? My hope is that when we open this time capsule during America's 500th anniversary, they won't simply discover artifacts. They'll discover us. They'll discover a people who loved their country enough to continue improving it. A people who understood that patriotism isn't measured by perfection, but by the willingness to keep building a more perfect union. A people who chose service over hope over division and possibility over doubt. Inside this capsule are pieces of our time, but the most important thing we leave behind cannot be placed in a box. It is our example. It is how we treated one another. It is how we cared for our communities. It is how we answered the enduring question every generation of Americans must answer. What will we leave for those who come next? That question has been at the heart of America 250 from the very beginning. As we've traveled across this nation, we've seen millions of Americans writing the next chapter of our story, not with words alone, but through acts of service, through volunteerism, innovation, creativity. We've seen neighbors helping neighbors, veterans mentoring young people, students preserving local history, families gathering to celebrate what unites us, and communities discovering that our greatest strength has always been each other. Those stories remind us that history is not something that happened. History is something we make, and someday, someone will look back on this very moment as history. Perhaps a child standing where we stand today, 250 years from now, will carefully open this capsule and hold these objects in their hands. I hope they will feel something new. I hope they feel connected to a generation that believed America was worth investing in, connected to people who believe democracy is strengthened through participation, through service, and through shared responsibility, connected to millions of Americans who understood that while we inherit our nation's story, we also have the privilege and the responsibility to write the next chapter. Today, we bury our hopes, our gratitude, our aspirations, and our confidence that the American experiment will continue because each generation has chosen to carry it forward. With that, it is my honor to welcome the great mayor of this city of Philadelphia, Terrell Parsons.
Let me start by saying good morning, Philadelphia, and welcome, America. For nearly 250 years, Philadelphia has stood at the center of our nation's history. It was here that bold ideas about democracy were born. They took root, and where generations have come to reflect on the enduring promise of liberty. So as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary, it feels only right that our nation's official time capsule will be entrusted to our great city of Philadelphia. Now, I know that we're here for a burial, but unlike any other burial, this one is about hope. It's about possibility and about believing that the generations who come after us will build a stronger nation than the one we'll leave behind. A time capsule is more than a collection of artifacts. It's a message from one generation to the next about who we were, what we valued, and what we believed was worth preserving. So today, we place that message into the ground with faith. And generations in the future, they'll remember this moment. I want to hear you all say, one Philly.
One Philly.
A united city.
A united city.
One America.
One America.
A united nation.
A united nation.
Thank you to everyone whose vision and dedication made today's ceremony possible and made the memories that we make today truly, truly last a lifetime. Thank you.
Please welcome Superintendent of Independence National Historical Park, Steve Sims.
Good morning. And welcome to Independence National Historical Park. This time capsule into generations of America.
Join or Die cartoon. Published in 1754, Franklin's image of a segmented snake carried a powerful message that the colonies would be stronger together than apart. More than 250 years later, that message of unity remains just as meaningful today. The sculpture, designed by artist John Collins, will stretch 46 feet across River City. It's currently being carved from granite in Wisconsin by Quarrystone, and when installed, the head of the snake will rest right here, making this the perfect location to bury this time capsule. In fact, the stone foundation supporting the capsule below and the capstone that will sit atop the capsule marking its location, created in Wisconsin at the same location where the snake is being carved. It's been an honor for the Independence Historical Trust to play a small part in preserving this monument for future generations. Long after, we'll gather here to remember not only what we accomplished during America's 250th anniversary, but also the enduring ideals that people have talked about here this morning. Thank you all very much. It's been an honor to work with everybody to make this happen.
Commissioner of America 250, Reginald Brown.
Good morning.
Morning.
You can't say I talk low. I am Reggie Brown. I'd like to bring greetings to our banking. We are the center of early free black community. And we are the first museum and art school. I'm on that board, I gotta say it. The Big Headed Con Arts. We are the first museum and art school in this nation. So this place, this monument, is especially meaningful to me. You probably can see that. We're here today to bury this time capsule. This is a gift to the future, to capture who we are, our dreams, our challenges, and our shared humanity. The time capsule reminds us that we are both custodians of the past and stewards of the future. By preserving the stories, the artifacts, the voices today, we create a bridge between the present and those who will come after us. In this sense, that 8-year-old will be 58 when America turns 300, the tricentennial. This is the work we're doing. It's for the children. I hope they will remember this anniversary and how they made them feel. It's up to all of us. I hope they remember that the America 250 logo, that logo there, is a unifying symbol of who we are and what we believe.
I believe that our freedoms are gifts that are worth protecting. A people who understood that America's greatest strength has never been found in government, but it's been found in families and churches and communities and citizens willing to serve others and to work together to build a better future for everyone. The technology of 2276 may be far beyond anything that we can imagine. They may be traveling in ways that we can't conceive, or living in places that we've not yet dreamed of. But I hope that they recognize something timeless. I hope they recognize a generation that never lost faith in the American experience. Because the greatest gift we can leave the future of the future Americans is not what we place inside this capsule here, but rather it's the country that we leave behind. So may God continue to bless the United States of America for another 250 years and far, far beyond. God bless.
Amen.
Please welcome back Jennifer Condon.
The moment we've all been waiting for. We will now lower the time capsule into its home for the next 250 years.
Here we go. This is it. Drop it in. There we go, guys. Just going to take all the dignitaries and make sure it happens. There we go. Bring it back up.
Before we conclude, I'd like to encourage everyone to continue today's celebration in the city of Philadelphia immediately following the ceremony. I also want to thank our partners who made today possible. To my dear friend and colleague, Tom Medema, and all of the America 250 team for all of your diligence in making today a reality. To our chair, Rosie Rios, Mayor Parker, to Michael Numis, President Adderholt, Commissioner Gillespie, Commissioner Brown, and the PA 250 Commission. Thank you for your leadership and commitment to ensuring we reach 300 infants for the 250th. A special thank you to Steve Sims, Superintendent at Independence National Historical Park, and Tom Paramanico, Board Chair of Independence Historical Trust, for your partnership and support of America's Time Capsule. To our partners at NIST, especially Michael Berea and engineers Jay Naninga and Jacob Rickard, and as well as the Library of Congress, Dr. Andrew Davis, and may God continue to bless the United States of America.
Amen.
Maybe with that other bird around, they didn't.
He should have been making his noise though. Alright, fine. Oh, sorry.
Wait, maybe they're gonna let him go.
Over here.
Hey, nice meeting you too.
Alright. Ready to go get in the other line now, see if I can get in there. Did the bell yesterday.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. I think I'm getting close to 1 and 2 Liberty Place, but as you guys can see, I went in to the Sheetz, or the Wawa. My bad, I'm Philly country. Wawa. I went into Wawa at 6th Street and Chestnut. There wasn't any outlets though, so I'm gonna kind of keep this short. I am a little bit later actually, because let all that crowd get out of there. I'm going to go ahead and try to see the Liberty Bell, and then I'm going to refresh myself on the best road to get over. You have to go into New Jersey, and then right after New Jersey, there's a park where you can see the skyline. I have to see, I'm pretty sure it was right there behind Independence Hall. I have to double check the exact wording of where the fireworks go off. Obviously, they might be tall enough because all of these massively tall, right? Like I said, I think that's One Liberty Place. All of the tall buildings, obviously, they are out of the way of this, right? Out of back there. So whenever you're looking at the skyline. So obviously if they're tall enough, you could probably see it. So I'm gonna just walk on up here and get a little bit familiar with, I think this is getting close to Center City. So I'll get close to here, figure this out. On the way back, I'll check out the Liberty Bell line and then get back to my car on 5th Street, and then we'll keep rolling. So yeah, you can see it now, look. You can see the dome. So, hey, so, right. Hey, good afternoon. What do you need?
I was trying to get something to eat for breakfast from Dunkin'.
I'll have to go get some money and bring it back to you. Okay. I'll have to try to find an ATM. Anyhow, guys. So yes. Yeah, we'll officially figure it out here. But we'll keep going and get to this phone being charged. So, there we have it. We'll see if that has a charger if my phone needs it on the way back. So, anyhow, guys, let's crank some stuff out. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Let's go down to 2. Oh, there you guys can officially see the center city. So they divide it up into north, south, east, and west. So we'll go to the west. Obviously, again, this is the tallest, but we'll just meander on around, you know, check it out, and kind of see. You would think you'd be able to see the Xfinity building, with as tall as it is, the tallest building in Pennsylvania. I still think that's classic of a design, honestly, you know. Have the old cell phone look. I only saw them for about 10 years of my life, obviously. During my younger years growing up. My brother had one, and my mom and dad had one too. I never had one though. It's crazy. Alright guys, I'm only at 69%, so that's really, really good to be able to get up here. The front. It is much different being in the city, because in Pittsburgh they only have the UPMC, which is US Steel building. They have that, but then they have like the Mellon Bank, which is much taller behind that, and then they have that silver looking thing at Market Square. They have that, but in here you can't even see the Xfinity building from anywhere. Like crazy. I don't even know which. I think it's over this way, but look, it's so tall you can't even see. Absolutely wild. That's what you get for walking in Pennsylvania's biggest city. You can't even see the whole skyline. That's crazy. I don't know where the heck it is. But anyhow, guys, we're gonna keep walking back. There wasn't much. Yeah, I didn't even get to see the entirety of One Liberty Place, which is crazy. So yes, now that I saw that picture though, let me look at the skyline photos and maybe I can get an idea from there, you know, would it be like east or west? And maybe you can get back far enough because of how insanely tall every building is around, you know? So maybe you can get around enough. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But let's go do the Liberty Bell. You know, we have till 11:45 tonight. So let's go to the Liberty. Whole bunch of people. Yeah, let's go to the Liberty Bell, and eventually I will find Xfinity building. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Literally the whole way around that building. It goes literally the whole way to right there where those two chimneys are, and then it loops back around. And finally, in there then, is the Liberty Bell. That is crazy. So we're just gonna take some time to check on the viewing areas and double refresh myself and see how far of a walk they are. And then depending on how far of a walk they are, we can officially go see the Liberty Bell. And then, yeah, so here we go. Guys, so I think I finally found it. I was literally looking at like Lemon Point Park. There was another park, and then I was like, wait, why don't I just go across? Because of how the Museum of Art is back, and you're directly across the river in New Jersey. So it's behind the skyline, and you're actually in line with the museum, and in the front of the museum, which ends it where they put them off in the back. The front of the museum is like if you were standing as you leave the Museum of Art, and your back is towards the doors, the main doors, you see the skyline. So boom, right there. So we definitely got to get in here to the Liberty Bell, and then we're gonna drive over there and check it out. And then we'll go check out the big boy, and we'll just keep going. So here we go. Actually, guys, they just said 4 to 6 hours for Independence Hall. That was the line that I was in. It didn't loop around, so I made a mistake. I was waiting about 25, 30, 40 minutes actually. I'll double check. Yeah, 10:51.
8 minutes to air, ladies and gentlemen.
8 minutes, baby.
So now, she said the Liberty Bell was much shorter, so she couldn't guarantee that we would, you know, make it into Independence Hall.
They move that quick?
Yeah. So anyhow.
In 1915, she built a new bell and called it the Women's Liberty Bell. The original Liberty Bell marks the creation of democracy. The Women's Liberty Bell realized the completion of democracy. When World War I began, soldiers found a human Liberty Bell to use its soaring popularity to help sell war bonds. Images of the bell began popping up throughout the nation. During the Second World War, additional guards protected this national symbol of freedom. Officials even talked of moving the bell to a safer location. The park was not receptive to this idea. The journalist from National Society.
Oh, and by the way, you can get this book, like I said, at the that has a store. Okay. So as long as they have a gift shop, they should have. They have this one, they have a small, and I think they have another one. Okay. And what I do, I also collect the points. Yeah. I know, it's a lot. And they also have the stamp. So you'll get the stamp of the date that you came, and then you can also buy the stamp that replicates. And every year is different.
As Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy, back home, Americans gathered around their radios for news and the sound of their Liberty Bell. By the 1950s, people from around the world were visiting America's Liberty Bell.
This bell has played a greater role in history than any other bell in the world. Its effect as an emblem of liberty is magnetic. From the capsule, awaiting its climb into the sky directly above Liberty Bell 7.
The 1960s brought great expectations. And a promise of freedom during the Cold War from America's young president. But the 60s also brought great unrest.
Alright guys, so here I officially am now. I officially just got my pictures at the Liberty Bell, and you guys saw about the final 3 minutes of that video that they had playing. So that was really, really cool. So anyhow guys, we're gonna get back to my car now, and we're going to see how I have to walk for the fireworks. So we're gonna walk into New Jersey, I guess. So yeah, I can't believe still that I went all that way, but you know, that's what it is. This is crazy. I mean, I think it's just a regular parade. I don't think they were, you know, I think that's just their blockade, you know? That's what I think it is. So anyhow guys, we're gonna figure all this out here, and I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. You can see she did a decent job as well, except my last photo was obviously dark, but hey, you know, that's okay. Photography entered everything for everybody, and I actually didn't like the photo where I was trying to be like, right? Liberty in my heart and stuff like that. No, thank you. So, yeah, definitely really, really fun. We'll get back to my car and figure that out then. So, let's keep rolling. Alright guys, I actually walked by it too quickly. So right there is, right there. On the right hand side is Xfinity building. So the Xfinity building is obviously around it'd be the west side, yes. Central City West would be where the Xfinity building is. But now I need to figure out. So I'm trying to think of like geography right now. So the river's over that way. And I think it was back a little bit, like up. So it should be pretty much on point. But let's get back to my car. It's at 42%, my phone, so I gotta charge it. Let's get back to my car, and then I'll look again and see. And then, yeah, we can keep rolling. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so it's now officially 11:55, and obviously my phone, I have the skyline obviously right in front of me. So what I decided I'm gonna do, because I just looked at the pictures from actually what it looks like, and there is a really big parking garage on the Pennsylvania side, and I don't think you can just stand on that bridge, and I don't think they shut it down either. So what I'm gonna do actually is I don't have to have it with the skyline behind, because out in Pittsburgh I just took pictures of the skyline after the fireworks, right? So that's what I'm gonna do here today as well. Well, really in exactly 12 hours, they would have already been started for about 10 minutes by now. So yes, that's what I'm officially going to do, obviously again, later on today. So, I'm gonna let my phone charge for a little bit, and then I will figure out the ins and outs of the concert, and then I'll get ready to go to that. So, yes guys, I'm definitely very happy and excited for today. And with today so far, guys, and we still have a whole nother half day. Oh my god. Guys, this is so much fun. So anyhow, guys, I will officially talk to everyone very, very soon.
Philly's positive, encouraging K-Love. 106.9 WKVP, Camden, Philadelphia. Across the globe, listen at klove.com and the K-Love app.
Oh, there we go, guys. It is now officially 1:01. I was listening to some praise for about 10 minutes, and I also decided to get the ID, and yes, that's crazy. It does similar to Pittsburgh, and eventually at some point, you know, probably tomorrow, whatever, I will do a comparison. So obviously there isn't a grand view overlook, you know, so from like high up, you know, which obviously people in Pittsburgh have that advantage then whenever they're watching the fireworks from the Grand View overlook. There's also a lot more trash here, so it's definitely dirtier, right? So kind of like the location one, guys. So honestly though, she was talking about something else, obviously. And again, I was already through that with, well, you know, prostitution's every zip code. You know, yeah, there is that beach, but there's also there actually is a couple other up the coast, and also, you know, that's also on the West Coast too, you know, so I didn't quite understand, but just talked about her too. So, anyhow, guys, that's crazy, guys. The location one coming up again, guys. Absolutely insane. Yeah, obviously they are, you know, starting to fade out a little bit, but it's still rather strong, right? Her impression and mark on my life. So, anyhow, guys, I'm gonna come on and share that cool thing. It's like, honestly, Alyssa, Philly's dirty. Anyhow, guys, so, yeah, I'll officially go ahead and get going. My phone is now up at around 92 probably. Yeah, 90 actually, because I'm recording. So I'm going to let it get done, and then I'm going to go to the Unity concert, and then, like I said, I'm just going to get a picture of the skyline without the, you know, fireworks. Obviously, people who are up at the Grandview Overlook at the other end of the Grandview Overlook, they obviously get the skyline with the fireworks, but where the three rivers meet. So, yeah, obviously, again, you don't have that here. You just have one, well, actually two rivers, but there's a big hunk of land, right, from the Delaware and then the Schuylkill River. So, anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead and get this charged up the whole way, and then we'll officially go. Here we go. So, yes, guys, I did actually want to come on and share this too quickly. So, yes, obviously, whenever I was searching, you know, places to stay in Myrtle Beach, I don't know if they're suggested searches or just other searches that people have searched, right? I don't actually know how all that works, but one of the drop-down tabs says, why is it called Dirty Myrtle? I actually don't agree with it, that being the case, because it was very family appropriate, obviously very modest, right? And obviously there are no thongs allowed on Myrtle Beach. Florida doesn't have a statewide ban though, because obviously Florida just worries about the front, right? Obviously you gotta keep your vulva away from being completely out there for people, right? So yes, obviously, though they don't worry about the cut though. So if it's a thong cut, you know, I've actually never seen a G-string in Miami Beach. But yeah, you guys get the point though. So even without the thong bikinis, right, and a very family fun environment, they call it Dirty Myrtle. So honestly, anyhow, guys, hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So my phone is still at 90%, believe it or not. I'm gonna screenshot it for you guys. Okay, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is refresh myself quickly with the mapping, and then we're just gonna have to just deal with it being at 90. I'm sure there's charging places around. So anyhow, guys, I did want to come on and share as well, speaking of the location one. So obviously this year starts my, you know, my time that I pick a second for the decade, right? So obviously you guys know, and it's as clear as day, guys, as clear as day, right, that the location one, obviously it's like, well, who stands out the most to you, Alyssa? Out of all the people, right, that came into your life, who stands out the most to you? Who do you remember the most vivid memories of? Well, obviously that answer is again as clear as day, right? So yes, obviously this year then starts, so it'll be 2026 until 2030. So you always count the year that it's on, and then that's how you you know, group them together. So it'll be 2026 to 2030. Then it'll be 20, because again you do it at the end. So it'll be 2031, and then until 2020. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the ending of 5 then. So yeah. So actually I should have actually made that. Well, yeah, I said this year. So yes, 2026, this year starts a new 5-year segment, right? It's like, who stands out the most to you, right? Like, who do you remember the most, right? And obviously, if I can still hear it to this day, right? Honestly, what's up, Miami's? If I can still hear that to this day, like the exact voice, exactly where we were, exactly everything, right? How many? I don't remember how many trips she made during the trip, but if I can remember that, that is very vivid. So yes. Anyhow, guys, let's officially go ahead and this is a very lasting impact indeed. So anyhow, guys, let's officially go and check out this concert. Here we go. Alright guys, so there it is. Tallest building in Pennsylvania and the Xfinity building. Since I still have a little bit and it's right up the road, I am on, I think, over there is 18th Street and Franklin Township building, Franklin Town building, intersection back there. So we're gonna go check it out and just kind of see what it says at the front. Does it say like Xfinity building, or does it have a different name? Isn't Xfinity and Comcast the same thing? I don't think it is. But anyhow, we're gonna go check it out. And look, you guys can see people going down it. Yeah, we'll go check out the Xfinity building. So here we go. Wow, holy cow. These are like so massive compared to Pittsburgh. Holy cow. Insane, guys. I think this is Xfinity. I can't even see the old phone thing. I think that's the Xfinity. Might be one up yet. Guys, this is crazy. And you can definitely tell there's more around, right? As far as like, you know, because this is how it kind of looks at the USS Steel, like this. But way, way, way higher. That's crazy, guys. So, let's keep walking here and we'll find the... Yes, guys, this is it. Right here, look. Look. There it is. Goes right on up. So what is it, 1876, huh? Yep. There it is. Wow. Way up to there. That is crazy, guys. Absolutely insane. So, I don't even know what it's called. I'm gonna walk around to the front of it. We're gonna see what it says on the front side. That's crazy. Almost got clocked, guys. It's called Four Seasons Hotel on that side. Gotta make sure I didn't lose anything. My purse is open. Let me check on that. Here we go, guys. So yes, this is actually at the front of it. And it shoots way up there. So it's right across from that and to Liberty Place. Oh geez, what is this? What is all that? Huh. Whoa, I just saw the reflection of it. Huh. Did you guys see that too? Let's see. There it is. where it went. So yes, guys, it's called Comcast, which Comcast must be Xfinity too. You can see it's called 1800 Arch Street. So there you go. It looked like you only had special access because that guy just swiped his badge. So that's crazy. So there we go. A little glimpse of the tallest building in Pennsylvania. Yes, indeed. It is called Xfinity and Comcast. Oh. Let's not do this again, Alyssa. Alright, now we can go. It's a one-way street and nobody's turning behind me. I mean, it makes sense though, you know. But I don't actually know if every newscast is like that, you know. I mean, probably. Yeah, you have to have access. So, and there's cheesesteaks. We're gonna have some of those on the way out, or maybe relatively soon. We'll see. I don't think they'll have Will Smith and Christina Aguilera first, but if they don't, and we'll come back and get a cheesesteak. So there we go. Hey guys, I took a walk around. There's a really nice breeze going through here, so I'm definitely gonna take this in for about a minute or so. Florida, guys. We were getting so close. And yes, guys, there's also another door, and it's also completely locked. So, you know, they probably have like a big thing in the basement that you see in like films and stuff, like in like what is it called? They're like massive, and they have like thousands of wires going. That's probably what's in there too. They probably have it in their basement. So, yeah, that's crazy though. Alright, so now I officially got all cooled down, so we'll officially go on in here and get some cheesesteak, Gold's Burger. Okay. Oh. Cheesesteaks. Chicken cheesesteak, mushroom, buffalo, prime beef. Do regular light onions. Do regular cheese. That should be good there. Obviously I have my own beverage. Cheesesteak fries. Jeez. French toast. Signature burgers. There you go. Here I thought there was a just a team sport, I guess. Alright guys, officially 2:50 now. Somebody just scored. A goal, if you kind of can't tell, in the game. I don't even think, no, they're playing today. Anyhow guys, so I officially finished all of that. I obviously didn't film much, obviously, because I was getting my phone charged. Yay! So, I will come on and share. The cheese being at the bottom was amazing. It seems like they put some spices on top of the cheese. And then, you know, like a cheese stick, right? So, sometimes it can be like really pooly, right? If you
bite just weird, and just you have that little string, or like you're pulling it, but actually in the biting format. And the bread is perfect in season. This is definitely top of the line. So obviously they know how to do cheesesteaks best in Philly. And yes, indeed, guys, this was freaking good. You know, the cheese and the meat being like that, it gave like a, I don't know how to describe it, but like a really just good like texture too, you know, like it was like not, what can I think of the word right now, where it's easy to bite into. Why can't I think of the word? If I think of it, I'll post it up here. It's where like you savor, like you put it in a crock pot for a while, anyhow, stuff like that. So it's that kind of like, they perfectly mix to just perfection. And then it's like super, like you taste like a really nice amount of spices then, because obviously, you know, they're mixed into both places. So yeah, it's definitely really, really good. The bread is perfect too. So anyhow, guys, I just took my pill. I'm gonna charge up my phone to 100%, and then while this is still, I'll throw this away, and then we will go to the concert. So here we go.